What's going on, good people? It's Akeem Haynes here, two-time Olympian, Olympic bronze medalist, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. I don't know about you, but I'm rocking with Lady Shan.
Hey guys, well. The missweight and the fight is off is in the Buddhism. There's no fight in the Buddhism. Fight has left the Buddhism. Your money is returning for the tickets that you spent for that fight losted Buddhism. Your money will be back, essentially back in the Buddhism. What are we talking about, Shan? Well, as you lot know already, that Keyshawn Davis missed weight by 4.3 ounces. He came in as a whole super lightweight, honey. Yeah, you're supposed to be a lightweight. We all know that Keyshawn has been massive for the weight. I already know that these fighters, by the time we see them fight at the introduced weight that they fight at, they've already been grown out of that weight probably by 2 years previously. So if you see them make their debut at 130, just for say, and they're 20 years old, maybe they've got maybe a year in that division naturally, but you'll see them at 24, 25, 26, still trying to make 130 when they've already grown out of 130 when they were 21. Fighters need to start fighting just a tad bit below their natural weight. So if you walk around, just say you walk around that 150, let's not try and fight at 130. Let's not do that. Let's just try and, try and work out and do it and at least fight at 140. Come on. Look, you're doing yourself a favor and you're not going to be letting down fight fans religiously, A butt fitty is in the Buddhism. Fitty and some stamps, my neck and my back. Anyway, enough of the malarkey, Shan. Let's get back to seriousness. So basically, here's a WBO strap. It's now been stripped. The strap has left the Buddhism. He won that strap off. Who did he win that? Let me see. He won that strap from Gustavo Limos. Was that the fight? I think so. And this is his first title defense. Now, the ironic thing is that when he went in to fight Limos, and he absolutely stopped him, in 2 rounds, Gustavo Limos came in mad overweight too. I forget what weight he came in. I want to say it was at least a couple of pounds as well. También. But Keyshawn got, accepted the fight still and got more money. Now, I guess Edwin de los Santos, Team de los Santos said, we're not doing it. I'm weight drained. I'm gaunt. I'm not going to let my soul leave the Buddhism. And Edwin de los Santos hasn't fought since gaining a loss, losing to Shakur Stevenson, which was a mad boring fight, but props to Shakur, he beat him with one hand because his hand, it fucked up, broken or fractured, something of that sort. And that was 2 years ago. So I don't know why De Los Santos has been so inactive, but, he came back and he made the weight. So props to him, he still made the weight. Whereas Keyshawn, you've been fighting, you've had 2 fights in the year, in the calendar year, you've had 2 fights, and this would be your 3rd. I don't know if because you like to smoke that little good stuff, and you've had a baby, and you'd be sitting around with wifey, y'all be eating it up. But you got to be disciplined, and it's this very, very unprofessional. Shouts out to him for making the weight, but he doesn't get paid. None of you guys get paid because he didn't do the fight. So De Los Santos basically doesn't get paid. He hasn't been in the ring for 2 years. He must be livid. Someone told De Los Santos not to fight for 2 years after losing to Shakur. That's on you, bud. So we initially thought that the fight was still going to be on as the main event, and the WBO would just be only winnable if De Los Santos beat Keyshawn Davis, which I wasn't convinced that was going to happen. I thought, and I still do think, if that fight was to go on, that Keyshawn Davis would have stopped Edwin De Los Santos. But now, guess what? They pulled the whole entire fight, and we've got Abdullah Mason headlining that fight. Let me see who Mason's headlining, because you know what? Keyshawn was talking hella shit about Mason, and so maybe he just thought to himself, can't make the weight, I'm not going to do it, relinquish the belt, it's going to get stripped or whatever, and I'll just move to 140 and I'll chase down Teofimo Gronk Lopez. Maybe that's what maybe that's what his thought process was, but it doesn't matter. This was still highly unprofessional, put a lot of people's noses out of joint, stop paychecks coming in for the for family of De Los Santos, ticket holders. I think they sold about 8,000 to 9,000 tickets, and some people, they can get their refund, or they can just still use it and watch the rest of the fight and the fight card, and just watch Abdullah Mason's now undercard. Let me just see who Mason's fighting. One second. Oh, he's fighting Jeremiah Nakatia, who's that cat from South Africa who fought Shakur Stevenson. He has a powerful right hand. Nakatia, yeah, he did. I want to say, didn't he not move up from either 130 to 135, or did he have a fight at 140 and then come back down to 135? I'm not sure. But remember, everyone was like, that was a boring Shakur fight. Nakatia, if I'm my memory serves me correct, I think he's also a police officer in South Africa, or at least a former police officer in South Africa. Very tricky, very weird, awkwardy style, long rangey, powering, like I said, in that right hand. This is going to be a great fight to see Abdullah Mason, how he deals with Nakatia. I think Nakatia has been stopped, and he has a few losses. I don't know, 3, 4, 5 losses. I haven't been following him super close, to be honest, since that. I think maybe I caught one fight after that, after the Shakur fight. So this is going to be, it's still going to be a good headliner. Abdullah Mason is a fighter that is amazing. He got them bomb power in both hands, stops people. The stoppage is in the Buddhism. Nakatia, this is what I do remember. He is like Bambi on ice. His footwork is trash, though. It's weird. He's not balanced, but he does have that spiteful right, bars. Spiteful right. The right, that's not bars. The right has spite. Bars. That's it. I was losing my little touch. Like I said, he's mad awkward. So I'm just predicting that Abdullah Mason stops in, I would say in probably about 5 to 7 rounds. Shouts out to Keyshawn Davis. I mean, you just fumbled a little bit of the bag. You left a bit of a bad mouth in people's bad taste in people's mouths. I can't even get my these words are just not coming to me. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, this is where we're at. So also I'm just going to be calling the Fabio Wardley fight versus Justice Hooney. And after the fight live, I will be in my Discord doing a stream with anybody that's there. You come in, join the Discord, it's free. The link is in the description, and we will chop it up. So I thought I'd bring that from me to you, from you to me. EU dares, Rodders, EU dares. These Americans, they got to sort their shit out. Like, they're going down sad. Going down sad. Half of you lot don't fight, lie, clout chasers, don't make weight. You know, like, this is fucking crazy. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's Leah Disham, nonetheless. Come box with Shan. Gyan! Rah! Oh my god, the fat kid is entered the building. Gyan!